Welcome to Love Will Love, a place where emotions meet stories. Here, we explore love, mystery, and the moments that change our lives forever. Every episode is a new journey. Are you ready to feel it? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and join us for the next story of Love Reborn. She told herself she was only going for the view. Mia promised the rooftop party would be low-key, string lights, music, sunset over the city. Lena arrived with a polite smile and a heart still sore from a breakup. The elevator opened to wind and laughter, and for a moment she almost believed the night might be kind. Mia pulled her into hugs and quick introductions. Curators, designers, a sax player, with a laugh that carried over the railings. Lena forgot names instantly. She found the drinks table, glass in hand, letting the chatter wash over her. The city glittered below, windows blinking like someone else's possibilities. On the far edge of the roof stood a man sketching in a notebook. His focus intrigued her. Mia followed her gaze, nudging her playfully. "Go." Lena crossed the deck, dress fluttering in the wind. "What are you drawing?" she asked. He looked up with a smile that reached his eyes. The part everyone's ignoring. He showed her the pitch-empty chairs catching the last orange of the sun. "Alex," he said, closing the notebook. "Lena," she replied. Their words flowed easily, from fonts and music to murals hidden in alleys. The band slid into a slow number. Alex held out a hand. "Would you like to dance?" "I don't know how," she admitted. "Neither do I," he said. "We can be bad together." They moved awkwardly, laughing until the rhythm felt natural. Wind pushed her hair against his cheek. For the first time in months, her chest loosened around something that wasn't loss. The song faded on suddenly. The rooftop lights flickered out. Gasps rippled as the city kept glowing, while the rooftop fell dark. "Stay still," Alex whispered, setting his phone on the ledge, flashlight glowing. He opened his notebook. "Don't pose, just breathe." He began sketching her by phone light. For the first time, Lena felt seen, not for performance, but for simply being there. Power returned with a cheer, but Lena kept thinking about the quiet moment. Later, near the stairwell, Alex asked softly, "Coffee?" Somewhere without a guest list. Surprised by her own answer, she said yes. Tomorrow, at his favorite bad diner. The one with cracked final seats, and a waitress who always called you honey. The diner was worse than bad and exactly right. They swapped stories over wrong orders. He showed her his sketchbook. She wrote the first line of a story she hadn't realized she'd been carrying. Days turned into patterns. Galleries, walks, sketches in the park. They wove themselves into each other's lives. He photographed her candidly laughing mid-sentence, brushing hair from her face. At first she blushed, but soon realized he wasn't capturing how she looked, but how he saw her. One rainy rooftop evening, she whispered, "I never expected New York to feel like this." Alex smiled. "Maybe it's not New York. Maybe it's us." Then came the call. Alex was offered a residency in Seattle 6 months, maybe longer. His dream, her fear. On the rooftop, wind lifting the paper, he said, "I don't want this to be a choice between a life and a person, but I want to ask, how do we do both?" "You'll go," she said, her voice steady, "and I'll call, and visit, and we'll try." His answer was simple. "If we're bad at it, we'll be bad at it together." They tried. Calls across time zones, care packages with jokes, playlists, tea, little things that said, "I'm still here." Doubt crept in. A missed call, a photo with a woman at a gallery. The wrong words first you left. You assumed the worst, but they stayed on the line, refusing to hang up. The next morning, she found a package. Inside, a pencil stub, wrapped in sketches of empty chairs. A note. "I think that's us," she cried, and booked a flight. Seattle smelled of cedar and coffee. He waited at the arrival's curb, damp hair and bright eyes. "Welcome home," he whispered. That week, they learned what mornings felt like without screens. She realized bravery wasn't about pretending. It was about choosing, over and over. She returned to Boston with a list. What to change to make space for them. At work, she asked for remote days. Her manager agreed so easily she laughed at herself for waiting. How many other permissions had she been denying herself? They kept trying. It wasn't easy, but it was theirs. Seattle gave them a rhythm. Saturday hikes, Tuesday pancakes, Thursday photo walks. They fought about clutter, about schedules, but always returned to each other with tea and laughter. His gallery show opened with her encouragement, her sketches by phone light at the center. The crowd saw what he had seen all along. One night, he said, "I want to build a place with you. Not a fantasy. A place that gets messy and still keeps us." She smiled. "Anywhere I am, you'll be too." They created small rituals, ugly mugs, a shared drawer, late-night cereal feasts. Ordinary, yet there's completely. A year passed. He brought her back to the rooftop. This time, images projected across linen. Her laugh, their sketches, the first night. He opened a tin inside, a simple ring engraved with a star and a chair. "I don't have a speech," he said. "Just a life I want to keep drawing with you." Tears blurred her vision. She laughed and sobbed at once. "Yes," she said. "Yes again," for the echo. The rooftop crowd cheered. The band played softly, and under the city lights, she felt the world finally shift toward something true. From heartbreak to love, from empty chairs to a place to stay. If this story touched you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Love has many faces. Which one will we discover next?